Can we replay this clip one more time? Because this, I believe, Dan, is from CDL Production 8s.
This is our boy Carter, man. Listen, we've been playing 8s all the time. He's been turned. Chris, do you have any clips like this?
This is a mouse and keyboard player who's just stabbing folks. In the future, how does the other half of the production team not get that done to them?
I would say look at your mini map for one. That'd probably help. Shout
out to my guy Carter on replays today. Also, welcome back to Nick after 2 months of touring. Yep. He is in the audio booth. With all that said, it's time to talk Call of Duty. Joe, we've got two blue teams. Let's talk about the Birds first. After adding Exceed, they went on a 6-0 run online. Where are they at right now in the Major 2 qualifier, though?
I think right where we kind of expect them to be. Yep. They don't have any major wins. Maybe their biggest win is the 3 over G2 a couple of matches ago. The problem is, it's like, all right, can we build momentum off of that? Then they get slammed by FaZe, right? And this is kind of what we're looking for. Where is the growth? Really haven't seen that too much throughout this stage.
The growth is in Lurks' 1v4 versus the world champions.
True, all right, I'll take it.
Yeah, he's been great. I'm kind of gonna echo Allie's point there, is that they're kind of a hard out. They're at around 500 in all the game modes, so we've seen more consistency from them, I'd say that.
Is that true, though? Because they were awesome online in stage 1.
Yeah, but you remember
wins.
You run
like, I just assume that is like the honeymoon stage, right? You add an Exceed, you have a couple of wins, and then you kind of have your dip, and now you're kind of back to trying to find that baseline.
And remember, they ran into some roadblocks. They were finding a ton of kills. They weren't able to win their HPs. Started to figure that out a bit. And for them, though, really, the players have had a ton of growth. Craze is having a good stage. Lurks looks like one of the better SMGs that we have in the world. So things are coming together for the players individually, and they're still 4 and 5, so in a good spot.
On the other side of this fight, we've got a Cloud9 team that no one thought would pick up any match wins with this roster. None of the players having success in challengers. They have had it in other titles, at least in the case of Ocus. But we were surprised by the strength of Hide and Search and Destroy, who was averaging 13 kills in their first upset. Allie, they pulled off another upset last week. They hand Koi a loss with another Search and Destroy dominant win.
It's just so funny because it's like, okay, so you're going to beat like some of our better teams heading into Birmingham, and then you're just going to get handed all these insane losses by everybody else. That's fine. I mean, regardless, this is 2 of the worst hardpoint teams going at it, and so like the biggest strengths, I guess, is going to be the Search and Destroys, especially for the side of Cloud9. Problem is there's really only one map that feels good in that situation for them, which is Scar, Search and Destroy. On the flip side, though, I mean, they're really good at tag team, you know, so they have some net here in this series versus Carolina, but the respawns, they need some help.
The points came out at the end of that match.
I'm just cracking up because like their wins are so quality. They have 2 quality wins, like. But yeah, it's just the way it goes.
And then a minus 90 differential on hardpoint.
Now, when you look at this Carolina squad, they look good online. They came into land, and it was Vancouver, our worst team in the league, that beat them. So I feel like Carolina has been susceptible to those losses when they should not be. Let's take a look at our standings one more time and show you what is on the line for both of these teams. You're going to need at least 3 wins if you want to break into our bracket in Birmingham. They're sitting at 2 and 7, so you have to win today, and then you got to think you got to win in your last match as well.
No, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Carolina, this is like a must-win game, right? You're playing C9, huge opportunity. They have 2 matches left, so theoretically you could still get top 6. And map counts are going to play a factor, like you said, for tiebreakers at the end. So this is a series you just want to come in and quick work.
3-0 is the goal. Can you get it done on these maps and modes? Alley Cat, walk me through our Scuf pickems.
I mean, I'm looking at this Blackheart and you're like, okay, Cloud9 got a respawn in the series that they're going to like. So opening that up, that's
the
a big one.
Hardpoint they won.
The one hardpoint they won the series, and the exposure. I don't hate for Cloud9 if they're able to move off that momentum, smaller map, more one-dimensional, give them some opportunity.
Was it 1 and 17 in hardpoint?
14 in HP, minus 90 differential. But the one time they got a Blackheart, Nedra was unstoppable. So you got that going for you.
Are we biting on it?
No, isn't this Carolina's best hardpoint?
This bait looks delicious.
Yeah, Carolina's just, they're so jolly right now. We have Blackheart map 1, yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, Carolina's going to love the 3-in-1 exposure S&D.
All right, how's my boy Nero looking? He's the X Factor. Is he ready to take over, or is he asleep at the wheel? Lurks looks locked in. It's time for our Scuf Pick'ems. Oh, man, I'm feeling weird. Cloud9. Let's get it done. Ocus with the sniper, game 5 for the win.
If this was like a top 4 team, I'd pick Cloud9, but it's not, so I'm going to go Carolina.
Game on.
Yeah, I think Lurks is still underrated. I got Carolina taking this.
Rosalie,
I'm gonna stick with Carolina.
you're not going to risk the lead. Miles and Chance, the fans too choose Carolina. Can Cloud9 get it done?
Oh, 100%, Chris. I might take that audio clip of you saying I'm feeling weird and just use it for every,
On the sampler.
every time I get a text message, I'm feeling weird.
Enjoy it.
Excellent. And so will this series be. Yeah, right. Chat, are you feeling weird? If you're feeling weird, call the number below. No, I'm only kidding. I'm not a doctor. Chris definitely isn't a doctor. But we've got a prescription for you, and it's this series. Chance, take it away.
I don't know what the sickness is, if this is the prescription, but if you like blue teams, boy, do I have a series for you. Now, if I'm being honest, I at this point, I got a bone to pick with Carolina. You got Exceed in interviews talking about how they're not actually a bad Colossus team. This was their opportunity to finally get a win. Like, they're 0-9 or 0-10 on that map. Instead, they're squaring up on Blackheart, which is the only place C9 have a hard point win at all. Of course, the Death's touch on it. Carolina, very happy to see Blackheart as well. But where the hard point is faltered, they just enjoy the small maps, or at least this one specifically.
With this, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, this is definitely a Ravens map that they're going to be happy to see here. As Joey D said, a jolly Ravens. And it's a jolly holiday over towards Blackheart, over to a P1. What a security camera this is. Captured many a moment. A blunder, moments of triumph, and everything in between. Shots from Nezra into his third in a row, right off rip. That's your time, C9.
Yeah, great start. Picks up the window as well, and good recognition that he jumped right over a player's head. He is getting very active. And of course, if you're pushing up towards P4, it's going to funnel the other players down towards the wall run side of the map. So Nedra just controlling the map for the moment.
Yep.
Extra kills going their way, and the strat was to bang through front. Of course, though, well, C9 dropped the ball. They don't actually block the spawns in time, and they pick it up a little bit too late. But hey, he got the trades. There was only one errant spawner. So this is, in effect, a perfect P1, and Nedra might get the Hellstorm.
He's so close to it. And he's got himself a couple of players now making his way through that left lane, but he knows he wants to back up over, trying to take care of time because his teammates have spawned out for a second. So here we go. Bang, in the back pocket, 7-0. There's the Hellstorm. Give it number 8. Number 9 is there for you, son. This is a highlight moment from Nedra.
Okay. Just jinxing players left and right today, Miles. It has not been a good day for the caster curses. Maybe a good time for Ravens to actually break through the hill time. No, they actually do pierce through the setup. And in spite of the bevy of stuns and nades going off, Lurks make sure no one's shooting at him. So there you go. 3 down in the feed, and the bully ball on P2 commences.
Bevy, what a lovely way to describe it. Good work from Lurks on the cross. Hyde will do just that and take care of business. Cast him down, but again, this setup from the Ravens has been great. Now, pressure towards the back. 1 over wall run. That's going to be Exceed, the only man up for his squad to assist the time. But here we go. C9 on contest. Are they able to close this one out? No, indeed. Craze finds 2. Lovely bit of work there on the scrap, and we will be going in the next hard point all even.
Well, huge win by Lurks as well. Encourage trying to be sneaky for those back spawns. And now there's no sneakiness from C9. They are trying to run straight through the front, and they will be successful. That is 3 down in the feed. Back spawns be damned. Hydro Pump Arm, the name of this hill, and Craze, the sneaky man in between the roster.
So sneaky. They just, I mean, the chances of them spotting him out was so low. A great opportunity to go nuts here. Finally brought down. C9 back in control. Lurks on the approach in. Nothing. Craze back at it again with them sneaky plays. A little bit of a stun action there. Nero's going to join him on the attack towards time. Contest. It should come to a swift close. Doesn't indeed. Another Hellstorm to play with on the other side of the board now for the Ravens, should they wish. But again, C9. Good stuff so far here on Blackheart.
It's been a wild looking minimap, man. Back spawns be damned. You got set up around the new time. You got Nedra pushed up. You got 2 players watching the full pinch as well. So C9, an opportunity here to try to run the score up. But as he moves the front line, everybody begins to scatter, and Craze manages to hop straight through the front wall hop uncontested. And now that was a rotation where C9 had everybody in position. And as the hill pops, it's the other team in time.
There you go. It'd be like that sometimes. And now the lead has changed. Lurks dancing. And a lovely clean set of kills. The Ravens starting to get in the updraft. Let's go for a listen in.
I need white crate. Okay. I'm looking out. I'm looking out. One should be white crate. Defense dead. Back. High dead. One shot time. They're both one shot. They're both one shot. I have left. That's good shit. I don't need your L. I'm in L right now. One shot encourage. I got the back. I needed it.
Back up,
I needed it. Nice.
L,
Weak. I'm gonna need it.
Back side, Go. I got one mid, guys. I'm staying on wall. Make sure you hard back.
Yo, make sure you get. Yeah.
One more in front of me. One more in front of me, wall. I'm staying on.
I'm hard bucket. I got it.
I'm roving. I got right. I got all right. I have a streak as well. I'm named front.
I only have mid. They can go through square.
Hide front, guys.
They streak.
Run at them, Logan.
Be careful, Jet.
Front hide, just holding.
I dead.
Nice.
I'm in P2, guys.
One on you, mid. Focus. He's dead. They're gonna spawn right. They're gonna be right. Be right. No, they spawned up. I spawned here.
Keep right.
I can hold square. I gotta get time. Nothing square. I get time. Hold on.
Nothing square still. Front.
Mid. Focus mid.
Back right. P3.
P3 dead.
Nice, good shit. Nice, good shit, bro.
I'm gonna eat my front. Wall. He wall. He's weak.
I broke. Oh, shit.
I cannot spawn probably. Nice one. Front. Okay.
Yep, okay.
I didn't hit him.
One bullet close. He's making it. Nice, good shit.
I'm in here.
Watch out here, guys. You don't got me close. Hey, Courage. There you go.
I'm in here.
I broke it.
They're gonna start flipping.
Never mind.
There's just one in front of me. I'm pushing out front P2.
They could spawn there.
I'm pushing out front P2. Heard. I'm laying down load up right now.
He's on me ult.
He's spawned behind, guys. He spawned up. Load up, guys. Hide. He's gonna jump into dub. Hide.
He's at wall.
Hide's gonna be in dub.
One shot, literally one HP.
One more. They're doing dub. He's outer side time. Hard challenge. Encourage. I'm pushing around. Give me time.
I'm going wall.
I'm playing with you, though.
Lurks is making a montage. The question is, what song does he use?
That's a fantastic question, honestly. It's got to be intense because he has one of the most locked-in player cams I've seen. Genuinely plays like he's got the intensity of a surgeon, Miles. He's ready for it. Everything.
Aphex Twin, come to daddy. There's the song. Google it at your peril, folks. 3 dead, though, for C9. They're going to get themselves in time once again. The P1s were treating Nezra very well in the first set, and now in the second at 21-14. Another spree he's on. His boys are absolutely ripping the Ravens, wing from wing, limb from limb, until Craze gets going.
I mean, on P1 specifically, yes, absolutely. C9 have been on top form. On the rotation, though, it is a wild dance battle for Craze. Comes out on top, and the Hellstorm is going to confirm what you already knew. Everybody's inside of P2. He's able to get one, and now Okus and Encourage entirely trapped and gunned down in short order. Clean and efficient use there of the Hellstorm. Good enough to get you to time.
Stack up, slide the door, take care of the trophy. All bases covered. Well, counterattack now on for the Ravens. Craze on a bit of a flank. Can he find one? He's got a second. No, but his teammates are there. Last man Encourage. On the back, gets a bit of damage into Lurks. It was nice, but it was not enough. Ravens on time again.
And shame they're making Lurks hit the old scrap time. I want that man to get out and fly. He's got 26 kills, and again, incredibly turned POV. So, been a lot of fun to watch, but now C9 trying to trap these players in and set themselves up on a rotation, but unsuccessful with the first category. You were just bullying your way through. So much so that Nezra got to be careful about the spawn. Able to spawn in, but right to a Hellstorm. 60-point lead. This might be the dagger.
Yeah, perfect spot to call it in as well. The chances of a trophy being on time, quite good, but no trophy. One man in the back, one man on spawn, and hide. Oh, he digs in. Good trades from Lurks, and that's on time for the Ravens.
Yeah, made it right back to his new home. Exceed, get enough time to get the kills. Lurks on time, actually manages to finish that one off. And I mean, one player left on the back line. Yeah, just getting picked apart. Blackheart right now versus Carolina is seeming like that is an overwhelming task as Lurks basically impossible to trade.
Untradeable. Absolutely not. Look at him go. Look at him soar. Look at him fly. Yes, another couple of big ones there. 32-18 with the most hardpoint time in the entire lobby as well, so he's put in a shift. We'll see this hardpoint come to a close, and once again, the Ravens will be on for the rotation. C9 forced to now battle their way through time. Oh my, Exceed takes one with him. The battle on the front line all good as well. Nero in the dance. The stun doesn't connect. Oh, notice the kills. So now, all down alerts.
Yeah, and he's so turnt that he makes Nero's POV look normal, so maybe watch this man fry. Tagged up and weak, but the nades are good. It takes 2 to take him down, but he sets his team up there for the kills. Teamwork on point there for Carolina. Craze, well, food for fodder. The trade's always in. Carolina Royal Ravens, they can win the game on this hill.
That's right. Snapper Rooski, son. 36. Streaks off respawn, possibly just to make sure you seal it, but his boys are slowly starting to fall. Here comes the next hit from C9. Looking at getting on time, no good from the hit. Lurks once again, back into it we go. As his Dravik cut down by Nezra this time. Exceed. For the final few seconds, you might not win it here. The tick might go in. This has to be a contest. And there it is. We will go to another hard point.
All right, Carolina. Gonna have to break this one down. No more Hellstorms to work with. Gonna have to do this with the pure gunny. Nedger, though, able to pick up a nice 2 kills for the entrance, but all of a sudden you look at the minimap and they're just so close to the time, and just like that, they get it. Blink and you miss it on Blackheart. The game is over. GG, go new.
Ravens strike first, and once again, Lurks with a big show out. His form in the run to Major 2 has been very impressive to watch indeed. Craze getting his lick back in there a few times there. Wonderful stuff. Nero, chill. Very chill, Chance. Uncharacteristically chill. He's saving himself. Saving it all for the LAN.
Dude, I think you might be right. Because in stage 1, he was remarkably consistent. Like, very good slaying numbers, even though, again, Nero traditionally an SMG player. Now he's in this, you know, sort of prototypical slower AR role. And Nero's stats not fantastic, but it's not like he needed to do anything that map. His team down the line feasted. Lurks got 37 kills, 4,500 damage, and the most hill time as well. So Lurks for MVP, at least in map number 1. But I'm with you. Land Nero. He's going to be a sight to see.
I mean, at Major 1 they weren't. They just weren't. The Ravens were not Major 1 players, but this is a spicy new take on the team. They're really pulling together. This has been a good online look. They've had their licks, they've had their bad times on LAN, and I'm excited to see what they do at Major 2. Still going to get there though, still going to get there in the way that they really want to. And yeah, in the listening, we saw Lurks pick up some pieces. Yeah, they were very good. The assault on the hard point at P2 was great. Nezra outside of the P1, I think C9 struggled quite a lot to find a tremendous amount of success. See if that opening breaks can stay as strong in the remainder of their hard point games. But hey, Blackheart, it was always a good look for the Ravens. No Colossus, still a chance.
Yeah, no, they look for it, man. A bunch of twisted. Again, Nero has one of the slower point of views on this team, which is only a signal of how turned everybody else is. It looks like Lurks probably holds his breath when he plays, but hey, teammates doing so good, you're making Nero happy, and if Nero's happy, I'm happy.
Hey, the science backs up the breath maxing, I think they call it. I don't know, honestly, just game flow, into the game flow. Very good start there from C9, but not enough to keep things running. The Ravens walking away with it. Massive separation after P3. No looking back whatsoever. C9 back to the drawing board when it comes to Blackheart, but again, a fun rep for them indeed. Again, I'm still with you though, Charles. I do want to see the Ravens play more Colossus. In the back of our heads, collectively, we have Exceed saying, we're a really good team on it. Let us play it, let us play it. Every opportunity since then has either been a loss or they've vetoed against it. I mean, what did we veto here? Charles, what did the Ravens not want to play in this series?
Cowards. They're absolute cowards.
No,
get rid of the Colossus. Only because they're 0-9 on it. What do they know?
They know what's up. Maybe Exceed went completely off rails. Completely off the rails. And everyone else is like, brother, stop. We're not a Colossus team. Well, we'll find out another day. For now, though, we're going to go to Exposure. We're going to play this S&D and Overload. Will it be just 3 for the Ravens that are royal? We're going to find out. But in the meantime, trust S&D. This has been C9, baby. They've got dubs. They've got their upsets. They've got it done. But for a team outside the top 4, Joey D said, is it going to be the same? Is it going to be different?
Tough stuff, but if there's any opportunity to win, this is definitely a team where the threat that they possess is going to be that 2-3-5. So fucking pointed out, be fearful of Ocus with the sniper, but of course Exceed, especially so on this map, lethal in his own right. Maybe a square up battle, and I know Hyde, certainly a player, going to be digging deep for some of these S&D strats as well. This is where Carolina, at the very least, are really going to be forced to make some good plays.
Some highlight plays, some real spotlight moments for them. Let's see how it goes for C9. Again, these boys have had, 6 and 5 overall in Search and Destroy. In the green, absolutely in the green. We've checked the forecast, and it is not a clear day for the Ravens to go flying here on Exposure. You have to be mindful. C9 have done it before, and they'll do it again. Still though, I think a confident squad, as they should be. Cloud9 No easy victories. You have to give it your all. Exceed in stage 2, he has been absolutely giving it his all. That's 60% in the opening duels. Again, a lot of that off the back of Snipe's chance. 30 of them already. 30!
Yeah, very high production. And now it's a COD kid getting the snipe against a Fortnite guy. But that guy has been bringing some lethal threats to it. So just a fun battle. But you lose this one, you lose street cred, you know?
As we know, folks, street cred, more valuable than anything. It is not dictated by any market. And there's the glimmer of a snipe. Oh, but it is the explosion of a nade that finds the first blood.
That beautiful first blood. And you saw that sort of man advantage situation percentage there for C9. Not too shabby in the 4v3s. Good on the retakes as well. So already going to have to cook and get to work. And Lurks with the bomb.
Hello.
Made it all the way in, doesn't check the default corner, and Nero good for the trades. And Nero has a traffic in hand, so you could clutch this.
Oh, he's not going to, though. He has been spotted out. Lovely setup here from C9. They're expecting the aggressive push there from the Ravens. An easy read, and now to Exceed. Do we do indeed believe that Exceed could clutch? No need. Round's over.
Working on this internal rhyme scheme before going on to round number 2. Solid stuff there out of C9. Great first blood for the nade, and nobody makes a mistake. We are turtled up inside a window. We are playing some tight credit corners, and absolutely pays off for him. Hyde, good for 2 in the round.
Opening nades was really the difference. The spots were good over by the solar panels on the defensive side. Didn't even have to see the snipe really get played out there. One on the other side of the board, though, Exceed. Will he be sniping on this defensive round? Good chances, obviously, given the track record they've got. Focus. He's up. Oh, and the timing is just unfortunate. He doesn't see those players as they descend now bottom ring. They are coming for him. And Craze and Lurks chasing that first blood down.
Oh, this is, wow, what an insane looking mini-map for this round. Now you got Oka standing between a couple players. Craze on the hunt, able to get the kill, 3v2. And on the crosses, Exceed spots out at least both the players there for the information. But a 2v3 clutch opportunity. They're not actually going for the bomb plant. C9, they're playing for the kills.
They're playing for the kills. Netra buys a little bit of space, gets Craze back down. Is this enough to get the snipes up, get the damage forward? Hyde and Netra still working the back. Ravens have closed ranks.
Trying to see if anybody on Carolina is going to overcommit and make a mistake. So far, no one's shown face, no contact by any players in this lobby for the past 20 seconds. And it looks like the play call is going to be over towards this B site. Exceed there on the cross, and there goes your friends. That is not a fun situation to be in. There goes friend number 2. That will join hands in death, and Exceed delivering it to them. Now up to 32 snipes in the stage.
Oh, my friend's dead. In that round anyway. Lovely work, Exceed. Flinch didn't seem to matter too much. My goodness, a near collat. He got eyes on the next man, and Nezra, if not for that very, very slight bit of skin showing as he hits the prone, Exceed may not have known that he'd gone that way through the back once again. Either way, though, very aggressive work from the Ravens.
And Exceed, a very expressive player as well in the player cams. We just watched Paris Gentleman, so Sid usually iron face. Now anytime Exceed sees somebody, his eyes just light up. He gets so excited.
Love it when someone loves their job. Oh, Lurks, you got intel, baby. You got intel. Yep. Good luck. Get that bomb down. You've eaten a fair share of nades over here. Yep, here comes it towards the back. Good luck, mate. Have fun. Great damage to the first man, Nero, over the left-hand side. Hyde making his way towards time, and it's going to be clean 3. Exceed. It makes it a 1v2. Now it's over, and that will be a smooth defuse. Hyde on the retake. What an effort.
Yep, 4th best retake team in the game, at least in stage 2 are the stats that we just saw, and C9 showing off the goods there. Everybody grouped up together, nobody getting picked, and you saw Lurks, he's getting squirrely over here, but it's Hyde that gets the kill. Oak is there for the help, but it is just team chow after team chow after team chow. Those C9 players swarming around this bomb site. That is efficient work on the defensive end.
Great work again from Hyde. Those first 2 kills were superb. Nice advantage right now for Cloud9. And Lurks, you're about to see it all, my friend. Here they come. An ace upstairs will possibly connect. You thought we were going to B. Oh, no. We're going
back to
A.
our spawn. No, we're going back to our spawn.
They called me a madman. I went back to spawn. It's one. No good for the second. But Hyde, so cheeky with it. They called me a madman. Now I'm at A. That's not what Nedra sounds like. Actually, maybe he does. I'll have to listen out on the listen-ins. They called me a madman. We're going back to B. No, we're not. I would love it, though, if they did wrap through spawn and plant B. No kills, because C9 will be planting at A. Here we go, folks. 3v3. They've left the Ravens guessing. Exceed. Exceed.
Right trigger, pull it.
Does he have a controller malfunction? We will find out in a moment. He's going for it. He's going to jump on this and check. Oh, damage. Encourage is going to stay alive. Nero's going to get the first in this 3v3 and a swing and a miss. Lurk's playing close bomb. He's heavily damaged as well, but you've managed to keep C9 out of the play. And Nero, it will not end pretty for Cloud9. Exceed, the last man left alive, hits the defuse at, I believe, about 12 seconds. A slow and steady retake. Not an explosive one by any stretch, but they get the job done.
Yeah, good work by Nero down low, and ultimately good teamwork towards the end as well. Okus eventually just ends up in a 1 versus 3, but Exceed there for the follow-up kills, and yeah, better with the pistol there. That trigger working off now.
This is the slide across. Nope. Intel on the first.
The first one I get. The second one, unbelievable.
I think he was looking at his minimap, but watching that back in slow motion, I think he looked away to his minimap at that exact moment. That's unbelievably unfortunate. Well, we called them madmen. 2-2 here on game 2. It's going to be a 3-1 split right now for your boys, the Ravens, and Exceed. Will he catch something here? Absolutely not. He doesn't catch a thing. He just watches Craze get turned to dust. Uh-oh, and the pressure now on C9 applying it.
Yeah, Hyde just squared up basically against 3 different players and came out on top and gets away. I got an SMG player playing top ring, though, for the 2 versus 3. And Exceed maybe going to have to pull out something wicked here with the snipe. He's got Lurks as the front man. On the map, off the map, doesn't matter. You got 2 players on the pinch.
C9 are on the pinch. I mean, this is one hell of a pinch. Here we go. Hyde, are you going to get him? Yeah, you are. Good stuff. Alongside Encourage, they get it. The man on the bomb site absolutely toasted. C9 New York. That was a delightful round.
Yeah, good confident play calls. Consistently making them. So the in-game vocal leader there to sort of guide the troops, putting in some serious work in Search and Destroy. A 3-map win spree they are on for S&D. Certainly the mode where they have had the most success. And Okus, the man there for the final kill once again. 4-2 start for him.
Okus holding it down. Nice 4-2 on a little bit of a spree. The entire team there of C9 really pulling their weight. And again, it has been a bit of a back and forth game of exposure so far. Expo, no Himmel map. This time we're going down low. Craze has put Okus to seriously weak. And I love this. Nedra, he's getting nothing. Damn it, he shot his gun a little too soon, and now, yeah, we're on.
You see the kills, Miles. I see the guy with the bomb in his hands. Just go plant that bad boy. Just go plant it. It's okay. You have the complete bomb site control.
This is what it's like in ranked play as well, though. Okus, good work now to take care of Exceed. The damage was dealt on the next player, and now you've pulled the Ravens back just a little. You've lost the man on the bomb. A little bit, a moment of stepping on one another's toes. Now it's the 3v3.
And they're swinging it, leaving Okus on an island, and they're running right into the clutches of Carolina. They line up. Yes, they do. The trades in favor of the Ravens. Miles, that's why you plant the bomb.
I know, you're absolutely right, my friend. When I listen, I hear you. Clock goes red. Okus needs to make these 2 players dead. Checks them all. A slide in, and those 2 guns ringing hot as the Ravens bounce back, as we do go back and forth on a bit of a rally here.
Yeah, good timing for Craze as well. And the rat back Lurks is the man in position there for the trades. And once they got bombed down, they're going to be ironed up all on top of it. Carolina clean and confident in that round. Nonetheless, though, a good try out of C9. Maybe if they get the bomb down, could have gotten something done. But if a player is top or bottom window, dangerous on the cross. Much easier for a commentator to say you can do something. In game against these guys, much more difficult. I'll keep my mouth shut. Just kidding. I get paid.
I know I need you. I need you to keep talking. And Exceed, the timing just a little off. Does allow Encourage to cross to the right-hand side of the window. And look at that. Encourage walks it off. Still a lot of information to gain there. That player upstairs. Oh, what a gun. That man's got on him. Keeps Exceed out of the play. No movement from the bomb as of yet.
Yeah, Encourage earned his purple heart here in this round. And the B approach going to be slow. They don't have the full team here just yet. So I don't know if this is going to be the immediate play call, but with 44 seconds on it, a hope and a prayer grenade to connect on Okis does not do so. And now you're working towards A. 35 seconds left. If you're C9, you should be able to respond to this pressure.
They're going to hit the man down low. Nero's going to be alone. Oh, it was a bit of a gunfight, but he doesn't account for the 2v1 down there. Now, the Ravens on the shuffle around. Are we going to catch somebody here in the bit of a transition? Exceed could go massive. He's brought the snipe down low. Doesn't hit. First shot unsuccessful. We will be able to watch the bomb from down there, so you have to pay mind. And what are we doing? We're on the bomb. We're hitting the defuse. Is anyone from the Ravens going to check this? Are we going to go for Craze? Get in there, Craze! You got to get in there, son! They're defusing your bomb! C9! Get it done.
That's crazy. I mean, the smoke there in that moment is just a giant signal of, hey, we're defusing this, come check it. And just a terrible setup coming through. At least blocks off the sniper line of sight if Exceed try to make anything happen down low, but I mean, that is just the perfect play call in the moment. Now, if they don't smoke, by the way, they win the round even cleaner.
Because you can see all of those gunfights. Craze doesn't make it out of the bottom side of the tower. And that's that. Well, C9, you take it. Great coordination there with the smoke from down low. A lot of love towards the B-bomb site defensively here for the Ravens. Okis and Nezra. Oh, baby, I love that opening hit. Gets the first instantly, traded out fast.
That spot looked insane for a second. Either way, two players on the pinch. Dealt with. Encourage gets the win. Hasn't read Craze just yet, so Craze looking to get two. There's number one. Doing a good job of staying alive. We got a 2v2, and on the flip side of the map, you got what? Hyde versus, well, ends that one sooner than you can say it. Craze now has to kill everybody in this round. 1v2 and bomb down right on top of that A site.
Oh no, right on top of A. Now Craze again on defense here. Is he going to check for Hyde? Hyde's in your spawn. He's crossed the entire map. He's gone as far as he possibly could go. He's definitely out of the Shire. He can't remember the taste of strawberries, Mr. Frodo, but what he can do is double back, grab that bomb, and we'll see Craze attempt this, possibly with the bomb planted at A. They're not at B. Where could they be? Oh, it's A. That's right. Why we go 2v1? Craze jump it. I swear to God. I'd flip the table. Right back here from C9. That's damage. That's a stun. Is that two players? Is he going for it? Yeah, he is. Can't get away with the trade. C9. A nervy round, but a lovely recovery.
That's good work. You say nervy. I say Okis to get the final kill in the round. It's felt like a guarantee here. 6-4, but he has been responsible for many a final kill cam. And good enough for the trade. So great work there in the 2v1 setup. And once again, Hyde, I'm pretty sure, has been the vocal leader at S&D for the squad. If he is alive for these mid-round adjustments, very quick on these play calls. This is a very dangerous team in Search and Destroy, a round away from their fourth S&D win in a row.
All the highlights have mostly been found here on Exposure as well, so Ravens wanted the smoke. Square up towards B is on the cards here. No snipe from Exceed this round. We'll see if it yields any different results. Oh, these shots over the top. Craze is dead. Smoke takes care of the players there from the top plat. Still C9 members in position here. Chance on the post plant.
Yeah, the retakes have been clean, but a man down going to be a tough sell.
Patience. Will not be found here by Nezra. Oh, the hit. Lurks gets away with his life. Encourage not in position for the trade, and Lurks might have just done it. No good from Hyde. Slight moment of disconnect there from C9, and they are punished in hand. Ravens, they find another.
Yeah, just needed that extra man there for the retakes. Okus standing like a tower with the sniper. The entire team coming his way. Nades and stuns landing behind him. Nah, he squares up and dies, because, yeah, that's just never going to work with the sniper. That's a tough one. Carolina on point, still alive. Down 5-4 and still just waking up, man. Still stretching. Get the dust out of your eyes. Nero is going to be evolving over the course of this series.
What are we evolved into? Nero dude. Just a gigantic Nero with rocky arms. A single round is going to separate them right now. We're looking at round 11. Okus will just about get away with his life. Pulls the sniper out of play. There's no follow through on the Ravens there.
I mean, maybe this is the experience of playing against Tide. Look at those arrows on the Ravens. 4-man hard clearing out every facet of their base just in case someone got behind them. So, hey, they're trying hard now, doing their homework. They got a 4v3 advantage, but they've given up the entirety of the map. Good enough from Edge to get the bomb down, and a cheeky corner that gets red because they have checked everything to make sure Hyde can't do nothing funny.
Well, Schrodinger's Hyde, they found him and they destroyed him alongside a lovely two-piece there from Exceed. Lurks gets to defuse a little bit closer to his Hellstorm, and around 11 now, the Ravens have pulled these ones back. Few on the trot. We'll see if Nero can wake himself up for these final moments. Here we go.
Yeah, great shots as well. Nice to see the trigger working, and no reason to look at your mini-map there. All guns ahead. So clean shots, but again, just doing the homework. Made a hyper-aggressive play through the middle of the map to get the first blood and make sure Hyde doesn't do anything sneaky for the finality of it. But hey, C9 on the attack. Final round.
We're going for it. We're going for it. The stuns connect onto everyone now, and Snishra sends it forward. Oh, kiss over the top. What a ridiculous round. Nero, 1v2, and they're dancing with him. He will get away with his life, and he will live to fight another day. Encourage gets the bomb down as well, and Nero now moving with tremendous pace. The damage into Encourage, but the post-plant position not ideal. Can he make it a 1v1? No need to go him to bed. He's still there. C9 taking care of business in the search and destroy.
Yeah, old school strats as well, man. Round 11, 4-hit mid. Screw it, we'll just be the better team. And in that round, hey, they earned it. Nero not even really trying there in the 1v2. Carolina left stunned on exposure. That's a fun way to end it too. You love to see it. Good COD being played, at least in S&D.
At least in S&D. Wow, GG's, folks. Hyde, what a great map. Again, causing nothing but problems there for the Ravens. And a ridiculous play call. Everyone go long, throw a stun over the top. I mean, he hit every player with that thing. Every single one of those members at the backside, all stunned up. Concussion heard round the world as round 11 goes the way of C9 New York. Ravens, we managed to walk away with a convincing win there in the first map. The C9. This blue-on-blue matchup, staying on exposure. Overload just around the corner chance, and once again, C9, not a bad team when it comes to the mode. How are you feeling about this before we go to the break?
They get the win. Incredibly dangerous. Even the Scar, like their hard point hasn't been great. They're 0-6 on the map, but they played it enough that I'm starting to feel like they'll eventually get one through. So I think Carolina dropped the ball in that round 11. I'm starting to feel a little bit of the heat for them.
Nerves are on, folks. We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, another game of Overload here, tied up 1-1 at the half. Who walks away with the lead in the series? We'll find out after this.
Black Ops 7 returns to the Esports World Cup in Riyadh this summer. Scan the QR code to be notified when tickets go live later this month. Start the season strong with the 2026 Call of Duty League Pack. Grab yourself the CDL operator by scanning the QR code on screen or check it out in the Call of Duty store in-game now. Scuf, official controller of the CDL.
I'm watching mid-cut. Just watch.
We have the enemy exactly where we want them.
3 down.
Hostiles have the hard point. System was eliminated.
Oh my goodness.
Control the hard point.
We were hearing G2. Good grenade. Oh, you just ice skated on him.
Yo, that was a skateboard move right there.
Impossible situation.
They've done it. They've done it. The first points of the season for the Vegas Falcons.
Series win.
Hexton has nothing against.
Vindication.
We got effects and everything. We got effects and everything.
This guy Alex, unloved first series win for the Vegas Falcons. Vindication. For all 4 of those
I can't believe it. Oh my God.
Unloved champions across the board. They have only done it.
I'm buying one. Frosty dead. I'm in their spawn. There's gonna be another one on me.
I'm pressuring. Was Rook Jay?
One's on me. That's two.
Right, nice. Respond to shit.
Yo, come B. Or you. Yeah, you go. You go.
Yeah, we have it.
You guys are good. There you go. Spawn dead.
My God, Caesar.
Okay, Frank, I'm just trying to slow down everything.
Just get all 4.
Oh my God. That was dirty.
But like, good Caesar.
Just no. I was working pigs, bro. I was working pigs.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. For one dream hack to the next, Major 3 single-day tickets are on sale. You can still get the 3-day tickets, but the singles are also up for grabs right now. Scan the QR code on screen if you can. Otherwise, get the old Google, folks. We will see you in Atlanta, Georgia, May 15th to 17th. The Pro-Am taking place there as well. Get to watch some of the challenges. Got up against your favorite pro teams and see how they look. Sort of more mid-season. We typically do the Pro-Ams at the start of the season where no one quite has a grasp of the game yet. Everyone's good. No one's great. Now, we'll see how things go. Chance, what do you think of that mid-season sort of Pro-Am vibe?
Always a fun time. Really good opportunity for a lot of players to make a name for themselves. And I think the entirety of like maybe the middle section of the year we're having is a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed the stage 2, everybody playing one another. Great for stats, which I'm a big fan of. And it certainly turned into some spiciness as well, including C9 pulling off some upsets, which they might pull off another one here.
Another one here on the way. Overload, we stay on exposure for this map number 3. Good news though for the Ravens is Exceed. He is a superb goal scorer, tied for first. The +2s and the +3s. Very, very good work when it comes to running those EMPs home.
Yeah, and 41% as well for the team is a fun stat. The multi-goal maps is a very fun stat. So Exceed and Carolina getting fantastic production. So it's always nice to know who's going to be the device runner on your team, who's going to be the main man getting in the action. Carolina certainly have the game plan figured out. And Exposure, going to be a fun one as well. This is what we saw earlier, if you're here for the FaZe versus Paris series. I don't know if the minimap's going to be looking the same for this one, but I'm very excited for it.
An entirely different beast. Again, Nero, questions as to whether or not he is lucid right now. He might be more tired than he was a minute ago, Chance.
You know, and we're gassing him up, like, excited to see him on land, but I'm salty about the way he played that 1v2 towards the end. So maybe he does need to indeed wake up, because his teammates shooting their guns. Like the kids he's playing with right now, Lurks and Craze, they have been on one throughout the course of this year. Got to start facilitating yourself into that veteran-style role. Where, of course, C9 gonna, well, not have that presence here for the overload. Stats, a little bit better than they have been. 3-6 record overall. I mean, considering 9th, 11th, 11th, that is not too shabby.
I wonder if he's already getting himself set time zone-wise for Birmingham. A little bit premature, but I'm running out of reasons. I'm running out. Find if we can find a few more here on Exposure. But in we go, folks. Middle of the map, first half underway. And we are going to bash heads and try and set up for that rally. Here we go. Encourage our first man on the feed.
Didn't mean to do that. And dies immediately. 3 in the feed there for Carolina, make it all 4. See if they can turn this into a score.
Lurks on the run. Exceed will be the front man. Oh, front man absolutely knocked. Quick crossover now towards B. EMP's making it there fast. Craze on the cut-off kills. Oh, he's not going to catch a single soul. Keeping the play towards A alive, though, just in case that is going to be on the cards. Craze moves. Should be good to send it. Encourage. Oh, gun down. And Lurks on the slide. Gets the detonation and the pistol kill. And he's looking at a Hellstorm.
There you go. 45-second capture. And yep, opportunity to get some streaks on a map like this. Devastating. They also just all spawn in the middle of the map. Insane to see. And maybe that's why I can't respawn when I play ranked and overload. That's crazy. And it gets them another score. The chain on point.
The chain of Casino right now, I mean, they've got 2 players up in spawn. They're sending the guns. They've got no one on device, though. Craze will be the first player to touch it, or at least a chance to touch it.
Keep away, keep away, keep away.
Courage. Oh, good heads-up moment. Now the battle through spawn. Nezra working on a bit of a pinch, and a delightful nade from Nero.
Oh, huge. Yep, and a freebie kill as well. Not too shabby. Yeah, Craze wanted to play keep away. There were 2 C9 players setting up for that rally, but maybe that is 1 player too many. Need to watch the back line, but hey, just losing track of players. Got to count to 4.
Yeah, we're losing track of the plot right now. Crazy code. Still hitting this bottom side, but it's encouraged with the 2. Opportunity now to get going. Nezra. Oh, nice 2-piece. Someone should pick that up and get moving, but Craze from spawn right back into it he goes. Picks up the defensive kill and encouraged. Not enough there with a pistol. Can we get a trade onto the next man? No. Craze takes it in hand and makes the run.
Yeah, how about that nade from Lurks as well earlier on? Really stops that push in its tracks, and now maybe gets to lead the charge. That's 3 in the feed. You got the blocker in Exceed. Nero should be good for a score, or maybe Nedra can stop it in its tracks, pick it up, hit the go button, but no 2 is delivered. The defense remains strong.
End-to-end defensive masterclasses are the A goals. B looking wide open. Ravens wrapping back to defend.
And all 4 players here as well. Maybe a late game rotation, encourage in position up towards that A zone. What direction you want to go? Well, you got to kill over towards B, make it 2. Now you hit the go button. This should be a cap.
It should, but wait, Nero, wait, another goal line stop. Nezra off the backboard. Into the first we go. Gets on the board, keeps the kills going, but you have to now take mid-map once again and Exceed getting lost by Ring.
And how about this life from Nedra? He started off in his own spawn for 2, made it to the enemy spawn, and well, that is where his grave will be set. Reset towards the middle of the map as well. Nice knife kill there from Hyde. C9 players doing a good job. The nuisances behind enemy lines.
Yeah, very, very annoying play right now. Can they string this into a semblance of control? A couple more kills would be great. They're waiting for the next players in line to make their way forward so we can get at least a run on the objective. Couple of kills from Lurks. He has completely cut the legs out of this play. Nezra's timing incredibly unfortunate. Over to B, the EMP goes right into the hands of Exceed.
Right to a capture as well, because for C9, nobody's home. Hit the go button, don't die to any nades, and yep, that's a capture. 3-1 Ravens.
Yeah, an easy 3. Very happy situation to find themselves in now. They're getting slayed out here. They're trying to play for the rally, and it looks like it's going well. It nearly was going great. Lurks left alive in spawn. Again, still making a case for that Hellstorm. Good kills, 12 and 8 overall. No possession, though.
And we're swinging this over towards A for Ravens for the moment. Nobody home. Nice cleanup kill on Okus to bottom window, and that might be good enough for the defensive stop. Great work there out of Carolina. Huge pickups because they nearly got juked out of their shoes.
And once again, you do manage to take care of Lurks, so Hellstorm's off the menu right now. They are sold out. Right back from the Ravens. Strong possession of the final 30 seconds, and we're playing slow towards the top side of B. Nero, a big 2. The 3rd man through the mid-cut might be an issue to deal with. Still maintaining possession, looking for the 4th.
Oh, missed the opportunity to hit the go button, but you still get to stay stagnant in this position, or maybe rotate it over towards A. That nade kill could be a dagger. But what direction are you trying to go? They're cutting it in through P4 and swinging out right in nobody's home. Hyde is mid-cut. But the actual place where you score is towards your spawn. That is a clean round from Carolina, a 4-1 advantage.
Hey, lovely stuff. We managed to close out that first half a few moments earlier than it would have otherwise. The 3rd capture was the real steal, though, from the Ravens. 1, 2, and 4 a lot more calculated, and the final route taken there by Exceed, again, very strong heads up play, playing the positional advantage that they've got across the map. The Ravens not afraid to get into the spawn of C9 and cause nothing but chaos.
Yeah, good swings as well that they're having, but I mean, I think ultimately just a couple gifts over towards that B portal. Paying off for him, and nice facilitation towards the end. Carolina, well, not breaking a sweat here on the exposure control. No. Oh, overload.
Oh, happens to the best of us. No good to the stuns here from Lurks, but he dances his way over shots into Hyde. A very different look from the S&D. Map to go. Encourage. Evicted from the top window. It took a couple of players to get the job done, and now a dance. A 1v1 moment right now, and Okis walking away with the wins here for a time. Still no one with possession here in the second.
Yeah, and obviously Carolina, you just get to play the keep away game. Slower you keep this pace, the better. More time gets burned, the stronger your advantage actually gets. So no reason for Craze to make a move towards the device. He is in the perfect position.
C9 certainly on the back foot right now, not only in spawn, in the score line. Let's go for a quick listen in.
Are they, where are they going?
One's up thing.
He's on my main.
I found one top. Close. Crossing left. Nice.
Zig, weak.
Zig. Missing one. We're still missing one. He's probably out left. He's probably left. He probably ran past us.
No, he's spawned out right. Crazy dead.
Nice, good job. I'm going back up.
Gotcha. I'll try to pick up your mid.
Pinching left. Yo, he's. Oh,
One more there.
Only one. You're in a one.
On close left on you. Close left.
Nice.
I got it.
Nice. Go right.
Under ring.
Under ring
still.
I'm staying your tank.
I'm outside under solar, bro.
Weak
lurk. Copy to tank. For shit, come here, Con.
Two dead.
Enter solar dead.
Nice, Con, left.
Outer right.
Or no. They spawned.
Get out. Get
one
more top exceed. I'll hold your Con.
Heard you. I'm going left. I'm going. Yo, it's triple left.
I have a Con.
Already left. He's in charge.
Another one Con. Lurk fed. One more Con.
I'm studying for you.
Kills get Con. Kills get Con and go right.
I got you, dude.
I'm trying to look for him. I don't see him. I'm dead. Okay, yo. They're all four on the right. I think they're all four on the right.
Okay, I'm just trying to tip off. Two of them, Nice.
Running up.
He's slicking you guys.
Run it. Go left. Tell him.
Oh shit.
Go right.
Give your ring cross. Have your ring cross.
I'm bringing out left.
One's gonna be left. When you grab.
Nice, good job.
Come back, Hyde.
I'm dead. Yo, back wing exceed. He's going top ring. Yo, top ring.
Can you come back right?
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Wait, we can probably bully this.
I'm taking it right. I'm going back to left.
Nice.
We need to go.
Go right. There are already two left.
I'm up top ring right now, bro. I'm pulling the wall. I'm winning the wall.
I'm gonna try to challenge these guys.
We gotta help high.
I'm dead. He's pinching P5.
Top ring.
You're alone.
Top ring. One shot. 0.
On P5. Black.
Nothing else.
One's top ring, and one's going long.
They're gonna be upright. They're gonna be upright.
Top ring.
Yeah, I heard you could be close. Go around with me.
I think there's one
Long dead.
Go around with me. You alright, John?
Unfortunate moments their chance, and definitely annoying moments to deal with. Nero! Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he just dives through a couple of players, finds the fifth.
Yeah, it's painful. Overload, I think, has a very high skill expression, especially as a team. Everybody's got to be on the same page at all times. You got to be dialed in and snappy on the play calls. Did not get that, so Carolina up 5-2, minute and a half left to play, and we are very close to impossible for C9 to win.
Close, but not quite there yet. We're battling down low. Nature gets his. Tactical retreat right now from the Ravens. Back to the next phase line to play with here. Great damage again. Praise cuts one down through mid. Pistol still up. You've got the numbers on the back line. Unfortunate timing from Exceed, and they should be able to get this one home unless Lurks can stop it. And the answer is yes, he can. Alongside Nero there, Ravens might have just saved it all.
Yeah, GG go. No, gonna park the bus, and again, just the 10 seconds for the device reset. Not enough time for C9 to work with, and exposure. Yeah, a fun map, I'd say, for Carolina to be able to play here and overload. A lot of scores that they were just able to steal away, and now it's just the painful moments for C9. It is the desperation of trying to fly into your opponent's spawn.
Yeah, very, very difficult to do. All the guns will be at the ready there for the Ravens, and congratulations to them in taking the lead here in our series. C9, not quite enough A couple of big saves, but their attacks are looking a little lost at times. The Ravens able to take advantage of that. Many opportunities given to them. 5-2 the final score. We will not be breaking this setup that the Ravens have. As close as they are to one another, it will not be happening. 2-1, the score in our series. I've never seen that part of exposure before. Well done, Josh.
And a good collective side there for Carolina. Hit the reset, fix your controllers, and get ready to bang one out on the Scar hardpoint. But taking care of business, C9 is a very lethal 2-3-5 threat. You call that pressure there in the overload, and you are feeling now very comfortable in the series. Scar hardpoint's where we're going to be going to post the breakdown, but ultimately just a lot of sort of easy captures coming through from Carolina. Maybe one good chain thrown up in the mix as well, but just a couple times where not the right spots there on the defensive setups, or C9 was in the right spots on the defensive setups. A player on Carolina just slipped through in between three of them and gets the cap before you fall.
Just about. Well, there we go, folks. Looking at the stats, nothing remarkable, nothing too tremendous to call out there. Exceed with the 2 caps certainly helps things off. As we look across the highlights, a lot of great saves, very good saves. A couple of those captures there from the Ravens, at least 3 of them, absolutely stolen out from underneath C9 New York.
Yeah, Exhibit A. Now the moment of success there for Nedra. Nedra, by the way, shot 44% for accuracy. I think it was JP that showed the breakdown of how, back in the day, some of the best players in the game were shooting 25, 26%. Oh, how the times have changed.
Oh yeah, well, a lot's changed. Exceed, an absolute steal there. And Okis, thank God for the shots. He makes it 4-2, but yeah, with 250 here, you're watching that clock burn down rapidly. And this was the most unfortunate turn there from C9 New York. This should have been 3-4. But again, bit of confusion, bit of back and forth there. And a hesitation there with the EMP device absolutely cost them. Turned into an immediate goal. That 2-5, the death knell for C9 on exposure.
And listen to a very interesting one as well, because Overload really shows off how different guys on the map might see the vision differently than anybody else. It's not necessarily the guy with the ball or the device that can make these play calls or see what's open. Every one of the players on your team has to have a high concept idea of what they want to go on, and yeah, C9 just certainly did not have that. A little bit too turnt in game, but exposure, Overload, a separator of good teams, bad teams, and Scar hardpoint might do the exact same thing. C9 love it. Get it nearly every single series they play, but unfortunately for them, an 0-6 record on the map. Maybe hard work pays off, maybe the grind. Losing is learning. They've been learning quite a bit.
They've been learning quite a bit. They have to now deal with the mighty Lurks, though. We've seen Lurks sort of slight statistical bump when it comes to playing on this map. He's one of those players, one of those maps, one of those modes. We should be seeing him run amok and have himself a good time here against Cloud9. But again, Cloud9 with the reps, we'll see what they've done, see how much they've learned, if they can survive the onslaught of this mighty Ravens squad online. That Scar hardpoint coming up in a moment, but as far as looking back to the map 1, the first hardpoint chance, a lot of love once again. Nedra, those P1s were super solid, but Lurks all map long at 250 to 135 scoreline.
Yeah, keep in mind, Nedra, the very hot start, gets a Hellstorm early on as well, had maybe 24 kills when the next highest in the lobby, Lurks, is just a little bit behind him. But as you say, start to finish, man, was a menace on the map. I think the only time he takes a moment to breathe is that 2 seconds where he gets killed, leans back, and then gets right back into the mix. Lurks is locked in, and Nedra trying to check himself back into the map 4.
I think after a loss like that, it's starting to wear you down just a smidge, just a little bit, just scoosh back into that gamer posture. Nero's asleep. He's out. That's it, guys. He's done. No, he's back. Well done, Nero. Wakey. Eggs and bakey. Here on Scar. Get at the market. Or the shop. Or the deli. Or ticket, as the gentle mates like to call it. Lurk so far, a positive 21 and a 1.4. He's having a whale of a time.
Looking great. Plus the 1-1 is not too shabby at all. And as you stated, one of the best in the game on this map specifically, at least statistically so. So gotta be on the lookout here for him for the map number 4. Here's C9 just dialing some of these rotations. Again, plenty of experience on it. They're starting off the good side spawn as well. See if they can cook something up.
A must-win for both of our squads in the campaign towards Birmingham in these final hours of qualification. And Nedra once again starting things off right. No two-piece there for Lurks, but a bit of time going away with the Ravens, and not enough. C9 are back in.
Yep, C9, not only are they winning the opening break, getting the time, but you had 3 players trying to pinch around P2 to flip these spawns, and that's the name of the game here for Carolina. Really want to flip the spawns, and they will be successful. Praise and Exceed, nice work. Get their teammate spawn right there with them, so maybe a 10-point lead for C9 off the break, but already been handled. Ravens happy for the spot they're in.
Yeah, technically, you should be able to make all of this back on the opening hit from P2, but thus far, not looking perfect. C9 reinforce the new hard point. Craze and Exceed on their fight forward now. Got to watch out for Nezra, who's managed to slip on in behind Blue. Encourage just sent it to the clouds.
Still no slow approach. It's been slow enough, even after getting the free first kill, that we're just now making moves. But hey, it's all about the patience, all about the timing. And that is a clean 4-man wipe in favor of Carolina. Gonna take the lead on this hill. The question is, how far can he run it up? Exceed is so distant away from the time. A great distraction game getting played, and he gets the extra kill. Yeah, if you're C9, you are nowhere near this P2.
Oh, the nade landed as well. Exceed, 4 spree right now. Damage on the man in mid. Yeah, Exceed behind enemy lines, having a great time there with C9. Rotation over towards New is going to be technically won by C9 New York again. They didn't really get too close to P2. They've been stuck on that side of the map now for some time. See how well they're dug in out by no man's land. Good God, Craze. The shots are on point. Oh, Craze. He's looking for another here.
Difficult gunfights to win. Yeah, he's the purveyor, and he is still putting the pressure on, backing these players down, and his teammates now getting all the kills. So one of the most difficult ways to break into this time. Crazy Carolina is successful for a grand total of 2 seconds. Yeah, C9, they just take it right back.
Taking it right back. Good damage. Encourage way up top. Back on the Craze. Another 3 dead. Lurks walks away with a consolation kill, but a solid 25 remaining seconds there. C9 should be able to hold on to this. Lurks playing for those on the transition towards Blue through the middle of the map, but so far no one there. And a dodgy spawn from Okis. He'll happily take that.
Huge.
That's massive work for C9.
Yeah, flip the spawn perfectly, get a huge chunk of time there on the P3. In fact, they do take the lead. Now you got 1 man. As long as you block these back spawns, yeah, you are free and clear here for Nedra. And now all 3 players actually really want to block those back spawns. C9 really trying to do the little things right.
Yes, the reps you've got. Encourage 7 spree. Hellstorm. Oh, Hyde runs out through the front. And thank God Craze kills everyone, including a teammate, to slow down the attack now towards Blue. Outright. Encourage. Can he get any more of this life? Keep the spree alive. He's cooking. Oh, no way. 1 more bullet and Nero. The spree ended. But the hard point holds still. Oh, for a second longer. Ravens are in.
Yeah, it took him 30 seconds to make that break, and the spawn doesn't even give it to him. Okis spawns right behind him, even with the back pressure. Nutty stuff, but hey, I guess if you don't block it appropriately, the game will make sure you're stuck there. And now maybe, unfortunately for C9, if they're going to end up stuck here, this is not where you want to be. 10 seconds left of the old time, and if they're not winning the initial gunfights, it means you're spawning out at old. This is going to be Carolina's opportunity to get right back in the game. It's about a 15-point deficit. They are free and clear on this new time, outside of that whole Hellstorm thing.
Well, this might not cause that much damage, but it's going to force those players in the inside. Can you cross the ground fast enough now, though? That's the question for C9. Through the window, threads it right on the Nero, and here comes the attack.
Yeah, not the safe space to play in there towards green. So going to spawn up right towards the back, but C9 can sort of save off this pressure. Got to be good to go. And while Nedra doing what he can, a couple trades go through. A 1v1 for time, but Okis a little too slow. Now everybody's going to be off of respawn, but they're still winning the gunfights. C9 out here playing bully ball.
Yeah, we're playing whack at Okis. Oh, Hyde, that's a stinger. Lurks somehow pulling out the magic there, and an unfortunate team kill on time. This hard point has not been terribly handy for either team. C9 a desperate throw of bodies in on towards it to get Craze off. Good luck, lads. Lurks throwing absolute Hail Marys.
Yeah, explosive finish there to the first set of rotations. Then it's C9 with a 10-point advantage. Not too shabby, but we go back over towards P1 where Carolina, once again, is so much pressure they're putting on this side of the map so they can make sure they maintain these spawns. It's Nero on the Super Soaker position.
Getting pruny. Looking like what Bucket said. Lurks. Oh, good lordy. Trades there from Exceeding, and perfect work here from the Ravens, looking to get the lead back in their hands or in their claws. With a bit cut now, the attack from C9 is on, and they're trying to get that pressure on towards time. And Lurks, technically the front runner at 17 and 12. He has yet to really get it going.
See if he can pop off. There's a nice little moment for him. Extra 2 kills, a 4-man wipe in the spawn trap, completely set up.
Yeah, he's in position now. This is the spot. Lurks, that's what you wanted. Next from Craze to the right-hand side of the map. Oh, the shots into Nezra. Live to fight another day before being traded wonderfully by Nero there, who keeps the play going. Coverage is on. Exceed catches him up, and again, a 5 now for Lurks. He has not stopped this production, and 3 for Exceed and Nero.
Yeah, it's also 9 out of the last 10 kills in the lobby of Ben for Carolina. They were down 10 seconds going into the P1. They have turned this into a now 40-point lead where they are still getting every single kill. Maybe 14 of the last 16 have gone their way. Multiple players potentially getting streaked out. Exceed with the skewer, not the Hellstorm, but hey, his teammate's still getting that time.
What he's doing right now, C9. That trophy system, my goodness, worth its weight in gold at this point. C9 in, good break. That is all 4 down. A clean set of kills, and Encouraged now, successfully blocking the spawns. Final 20 seconds, though, you do want to get over there. Doing the right thing at the wrong time occasionally happens here. Nedra's spree continues as well. Exceed on the back, and P3 will be the Ravens. For how long?
Well, they picked up top green, so that's going to put the pressure on. They also give up top green immediately, so going to be free and clear for Ravens on this new time. Nero going to be the man on it, but now Nero might get overwhelmed. The Courage picks up 2, and this is the hill the last go around where Courage started off his 8 spree, so maybe C9 just dialed in to the plain hill.
Oh my goodness. Lines up the first few, and again, you're keeping these boys out of the play. You're keeping the Ravens back. Maybe that bust wide open, 2 dead immediately. Try to hold on high, try to hold on over the top, and the wonderful shots, and a good centering, but not enough to stop that onslaught of players there for the Ravens. They've swooped in, and they have picked that hard point clean.
Yeah, struck right back, loses the shot control, but hey, you pushed out Boat, opening up that spawn for P5 in case there's ever the opportunity to get it, but nonetheless, just making sure you keep that lead flowing. A 40-point lead that they might turn into a 60-point lead, and at a certain point, Hyde needs to start backing up for this new time. Those Ravens players all through the top side of the map. The spawns have been flipped. And for C9, this is a delicate game. You cannot afford to lose these spawns. Nedra doing what he can to hold on to him.
Yeah, because he's been picked up on that far side. He will rejoin the boys in this next respawn. They haven't got eyes on Lurks just yet. A snap from Lurks on the bottom side of the map. Nedra taken down through tank. Oh, Nero and Exceed are in, and that should be enough to muscle your way through. Hyde has to go huge.
Oh, you're losing the spawns. Everybody through P2. C9 officially playing the flood game. This is not a fun situation.
Through the front door we go. The C9 are there. The back door's now very much open and clear. Craze from upstairs. An awkward red dot to deal with for Hyde. Doesn't deal with the thing. Nasibe help out. Encourage. Finds 1. And you're back on time. C9 surviving.
Survival game. Living for it, clearing up the back spawns, and the most stable this P4 had been. Finally, 3 kills in the feed in their favor. This is where you can sort of move forward and look to slay, or maybe even break those spawns. 15 seconds. Nedra finds the route to get through. He's going to have 2 man to beat, but he does have Encourage here for the follow-up.
He goes sneaky. Manages to dodge the defending players upstairs. Oh, and it's getting messy. Not a clue where they were fighting from. Encourage now moves in to try to pick up the trade. On time, once again, technically C9 with the numbers, and now making their way through no man's land. Lurks on a massive pinch. He's going to be hitting plane heading soon, but these players will be able to get towards time.
Well, you're missing a man. You're missing Exceed on the time, and yeah, Exceed finds the route to get through. Does get traded out, though, so we're going to have a bit of a square-up battle here on P5. It's with the initial pressure in favor of the Ravens. They don't have the back spawn. They don't have mid-cut either. Encourage takes it from you with your head on a swivel. You assume C9 should overwhelm, or Lurks is twisted enough that there are no open lanes. This is destruction here on P5.
It is twisted indeed from Lurks. Contest. C9 just keeping it difficult, keeping it awkward. P1 is all set up and ready to rock and roll right now for the Ravens. They've put themselves into a winning position here in the series.
Yeah, gonna get this one done. Look at those arrows as well, swarming for the setup this time, waiting for the kills to fall into their laps, and indeed they do. 3 in the feed. Last man standing in courage, except not standing prone. We are 12 seconds away from losing this map. You gotta hit the go button. The spawns do flip, so maybe long-term C9 not in a terrible spot. We'll see if they can hold this down on P1 and pull off a miracle.
A miracle indeed. Well, it's going to be a P1 hold straight to that P2, where you see the Ravens have already positioned themselves well and truly 30-odd seconds in advance on the wrap here. Trying to force those blue spawns, trying to get in towards the back, and there's a P1 contest that is now complete, so everything the Ravens have set out to do, they have achieved in the final seconds of this Scar hardpoint, the final seconds of this series, a must-win for the Royal Ravens, and they've got it done. 3-1, the final score. And Nero, you can go back to bed now. You've done your job.
Maybe start hibernating before Birmingham, but Carolina do indeed take care of business. A must-win series in a sense for them, but making sure they take care of business on those teams towards the bottom side of the league. So plane tickets not set in stone yet, or actually I think plane tickets now officially going to be more than